one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Blues of Memphis taking on the Sentinels of London.
Send the link thing. Just gonna share it. Yeah, I'm ready.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start here is Tua. And his first look is incomplete. When you look at this defense,
I think our team
right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom charts.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Yeah.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to pass. Tua. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
2nd and 6. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump. Hey, man, Franco.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
Last night they had a player hurt, too. He kept on doing this.
I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing.
Like while I was waiting for Jared to pick a play,
at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
I mean, look at this defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. He juked him. And now he spins free. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He broke it. He got away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now one more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
It's a big body moving upfield, too. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Richardson to throw off play action. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, and you're playing catch-up the rest of the way, they've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Fair play, share play. That.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Yeah, it is.
And here he
it's
finds
a lot
the open
easier.
guy for a nice pickup.
I like YouTube. You got actually the video posts on your YouTube, whatever. You can actually, I had a shitload of videos from like little broadcasts. It's funny, it's like the whole
first down, Tagovailoa.
Oh,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
I can only imagine that the folks that are watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays that once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Honestly, I don't even really try to mess. I don't even really try to mess with that contract, this season too much.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will now be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Austin. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
Well, I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Richardson's the throw completed to Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down.
I wouldn't even control that.
Up to be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too
I
early.
I was on reader. I wasn't even controlling.
You definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that
I was like,
way it's
damn.
not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Yeah.
Now it's second and 10.
A super low rated lineman or something to do that.
Up the middle, Achane. Shifts by him. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Complete right side to Hyatt. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Touchdown! A.T. Perry, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seminoles go up by 2 touchdowns.
He was right there just standing there.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the 1st score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Tua steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 9 yards that time.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Blues nothing.
On to the 2nd quarter. Memphis in possession of the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Oh! Get ready, NCAA's coming.
Inside the 10. Touchdown. Devin Singletary.
Yeah, there was nobody. I thought I was going to get blasted in the back with Tua.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught along the left side by Howard. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this 1st half. It's a 1st down. The slot man in motion right. Running right, here's Achane. Avoids him at the 40. They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh!
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They go play action with Richardson.
Oh!
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down and goal to go.
Achane. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, yeah!
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Richardson.
Oh!
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Yeah.
Richardson looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Sentinels' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but he's got a man complete.
Woo! Was that pass interference?
He's still on his feet, and that's a touchdown.
Or is that holding call on me?
There is a flag on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
That happened to me last night.
Penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for
like
the moment,
I don't
that cost him 6 points.
I just used. Oh, that's key. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I had that big play last night against Jared that got called back for off the touchdown. Yeah, I think it was a legal man downfield. It might be the same play I just tried using. I guess it's kind of glitchy, I guess.
Singletary.
Like that. I don't know.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's got it to Williams. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
You press the wrong button. I've done that before. I did that once. Yeah.
Let's go now.
They want to pick a pass plays.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
Hyatt there to grab it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw off play action.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Signals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
I thought you were going to run back. That's why I saw the tight end pass. That was my guy.
And he usually comes through.
I was like, no, he's going to the running back. And
Tucker now to add the point after.
Yeah.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's Tua. That is caught, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and get some points on the board.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Tua to throw again. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This is not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Pass complete there to Nakua. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Yeah. You got him with free. I got him in free agency, but I mean he's not as good as he should be, like, because I guess where we start the franchise at. Yeah, because he's like, yeah, he's on like a 78 or 79 or something like that.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah, it's either or sometimes.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here.
I like those little quick screens like that. The little,
right down the field, and just like that,
the RPOs.
they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah. Woo!
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Blues are able to cut into that deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call.
I think you get the ball back in a second.
As soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
No. Yeah,
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Richardson off the play fake. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Richardson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, yeah, like you mess with, you have Daniel.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
I bet you struggle big time because I guarantee you, I had Purdy on that Browns charge and I had Purdy on the 49ers. It's like night and day between like the 78 overall Purdy and the 89 overall Purdy. Like I passed like
it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
Oh, my God.
Just a moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Thought it broke that.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And how about that for just running out the clock? And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
We got a situation here. I didn't expect. I was expecting just run the ball in second half.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Tua, a final shot before half.
Oh, shit. I was just trying to get to they ran out of time.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the
yeah, get down and kick a little field goal. But, yeah. Shit.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
I try to run them out every once in a while. Yeah. I know. It was different when I
now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Second quarter, that one.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here Richardson yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, yeah.
Well, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Singletary again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Actually, they're taking like something like the XFL, UFL rules or whatever. Kind of sorting the kickoff. The kickoff next year is going to be a little different.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting
like
first down, really making a push for the end zone.
That takes out a lot of strategy,
man.
It's like, I hate that. It's like,
now
it's
you gotta
like
have
the
a
whole,
short memory
you'll never
here.
see that again. Like
Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Because you have to, like, if you do an onside kick, you have to say,
you have to
tell them. If do an onside kick, it's kind of stupid.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Oh!
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
Oh my God!
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Jamison Williams with their 2nd touchdown of the game.
No, I didn't either.
On the season. And the Sentinels are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
One miss.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Sentinels 35, 17. Justin Tucker set to kick
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A give up the middle to Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 120 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I think it's
In motion right is Pittman. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. He'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 40 yards. And the Blues are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner, look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Ready, break.
Richardson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
He's got a good change of direction.
146 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon
that makes a
continues.
difference too. Some running
So
backs
they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh!
Shit.
Oh my God, I thought that was a pick.
And they're able to get this one past the 30.
I saw the blitz come out, hurry through it.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Oh, why
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them
wrestling
after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Richardson working from the gun, escaping the pressure right.
No!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Damn.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up.
I think I control and hit the X button.
And broke the play up.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
You doing a lot of aggressive whatever? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even really touch that tackling thing. I usually manually because I just keep it on.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London.
Yeah, that's good.
As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Tua now on first down.
Oh.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's where I missed on that thing, is Jared.
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Singletary. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. They go right back to Singletary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown.
Wow.
Michael
I was trying to put it down.
33 yards. And the Blues have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Tua going to try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. They're going to get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh, got me.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. Darnell Washington. 77 yards. And the Signals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
8 minutes, 7.5 minutes.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left.
Oh.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On the give, this is Singletary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Hey.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And they work this out past the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
First down.
Tua now on 1st down.
Oh, no.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jalen Carter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On 2nd down, Tua. Pass complete there to Nakula. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down, Memphis.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, what the?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh,
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
throw it. You don't want to
Under
fucking throw
pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get
I was pressing
away
it right
that time, and it'll be
I
a
dropped
loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Yeah. Yeah.
This defense, they just
Like, the
continue
animation
to
was
feast.
like, I was just trying to throw the ball like right away.
As a unit, it's been
when I
quite
was
an afternoon
back
getting
there
to the
just
quarterback.
And we're
must
seeing
have
it
pressed
come
the
from a
triangle
variety of
5
places
times.
as well. Sometimes just
I don't
the
know why
guys
it's not
up
doing
front
it.
getting to
I don't know if
him.
it's an online
Other
thing or
times
what.
you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a
Yeah.
variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And now look at this. Big gain by Fumble.
Fumbled it!
And he will at least be able to fall on it himself. And it was 4th down, and the possession changes.
Like, I was about a yard short. I think I was a yard short. Where's the... yeah, I can't replay just shit.
Down, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive
I was
winds
about
up
a yard
yielding
short from a
nothing.
recovered fumble. That'd have been some shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 84 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On 1st down, back to Achane. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is
I
much
even
more
noticed.
difficult
I was
than
like,
it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on
play.
the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, Richardson.
Got him.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
54-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and carries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
2 times a game, yeah.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
This is 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here.
Oh!
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Here's Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Seed, and this will be brought back to the 22. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
You see a little bit, you know, but now it's like you rarely see a tip for an interception, though.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, it's kind of like
and a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
It's always fun to have the tip catch.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves.
I was linebacker.
That play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout, and that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball. Keep their offense on the sidelines.
Reader, I think.
Let's close this one out.
Reader. Yeah, he's pretty good defense tackle. He's like 84,
a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Londoners, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, from Memphis, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at